Hello and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We are at the Blushing Mermaid and we need to investigate some disappearances. Although we also have some other issues. We are currently covered in blood. We probably need to fix that. It does not seem like a good thing. We should probably sort that at some point. Potentially by finding some soap. I think that would be good. Although, alternatively, I should put up a little video saying how to get dye for free in Baldur's Gate 3. You can turn any piece of equipment red with this one simple trick. Simply murder a bunch of people and bathe in it. And then, suddenly, all your equipment is red. Anyway, hello, let's move on. Leisha.
My friend dared me to come here alone for a couple of mugs of ale. So here I am.
Wait, why did your friend dare you to come here? That's weird. Anyway, you should make yourself scarce. There's a killer on the loose and you're a target.
Huh. Come on, mate. Who would want me dead?
Small red dwarf. Alright, alright. I do love where we can go. It is me who wants you dead. But no, please listen to me. Others have died already. You are in danger. We will use our power of persuasion. And we will pass again.
Oh shit! You're serious? I can see it in your eyes. I've got to... Shit! I've got a tab to settle. Shit!
I mean, that's a fair reaction. Hello.
Wondrous news. Baldur's Gate has a new Duke. Gortash will do marvelously. Don't you think?
Sure. Seems a little too enthusiastic for my liking. Hello, Xena.
Keep bloody wits about you in here. The captain is trying to keep it hush-hush. But I heard a kid got nabbed.
I know the child is called Vanra, right?
Knew it. No wonder Captain Grizzly shoots daggers at anyone who mentions it. My guess, it's them squatters. Spotted a bunch of misfits sneaking into one of them boarded-up houses. Ugh, animals. Lord Gortash will find that kid and sort all this out. Just you wait.
In a way, you're not 100% wrong. Because she's talking about the anti-hag group. But the anti-hag, who are over here somewhere. The anti-hag group aren't the people stealing them. It's the hags who are stealing them. Which therefore means that, yeah, she's not 100% off of the first thought. I mean, her reasoning's wrong, but, you know, our outcome is not too far off. Hello. Sven.
You're going on a date? Are you joking? The city is a hair's breadth from violence, and we're shipping off at first light.
So? I'll be back by then.
Mate, you'd be late to your own funeral. Look, skip the date. And I'll take you out the next time we port, alright?
Her eyes shine with concern and love, that of more than a friend.
Well, this woman clearly loves and worries about you. You should listen to her. Yeah, let's get in the middle of their romantic situation. This always ends well. I will simply persuade them. I don't even need to add anything. It's difficulty class 7. So we auto pass because the lowest we can roll is a 10.
Love? Well, I wouldn't go that far, but yeah, I'm worried about you, mate. Ship wouldn't be the same without you.
Oh, come on. You know I'm a sucker for that soppy shit. Fine, no date. But let's say we grab another one here for the road. My treat.
Deal.
Alright, sure. Well, we've done that now. Hello, Placer Varen.
If you had to choose the rat one or the blonde one, which should I? Which would you choose?
You are talking about wine. What are you talking about?
Shh. Red one or blonde one?
I'm going to say red.
You're right. You're so right. Bosun, a red ale, please.
Ah, ale. Close enough. close enough. That does make more sense. You do get blonde ales and red ales better than, you know. I haven't really heard blonde for wine, but I was like trying to think of what it could be. But yes. Anyway. Hello.
No pissing or shitting. If you break it, you pay for it. Any fighting and Captain Grizzly will shank you. Got it?
Okay, what if I really need to use latrine?
Then piss in your cup. Like the rest of us.
Good to know. I'll follow the rules.
Good. Welcome to the Blushing Mermaid.
Hey, we weren't done talking.
No one will listen.
If you're here to complain that the booze tastes like piss, I know. Anything else?
I'm just kind of curious how you know what piss tastes like, but okay, I'll see your wares.
If you must.
You got anything worth buying? Nope. Okay, cool. Good talking.
Enjoy the Blushing.
No, we're not done yet.
If you're here to complain that the booze
I'm here about
tastes
the missing
like
girl,
piss, I know.
Vanra.
Gods above. Not again. You pull a knife on me like the last one and you're getting a boot, you hear?
The last one? Who pulled the knife on you?
That woman, Lara, Laura, whatever her bloody name is. She was screaming her head off about some kid. Tore the place apart. Ooh, bloody disturbing. Captain Grizzly had to clock her in the end. Threw her out on her arse. Good riddance.
Okay, well, probably go speak to the captain then. Right, up here, who have we got? Many people. There's the captain, so we'll go that way last. Just need to figure out which way to go first. So kind of round that way then back, maybe? Let's speak to... Oh, I was going to say this guy, but his name is Tipplesome Patron, so he probably doesn't have very much to say. Hello.
Dad, I'm not a cow you can sell on the market.
Please, honey. Creditors are clawing at our door. This marriage will save the business. Just meet the Nilsson's son. One meeting. For us. For your family.
Excuse me, sir, quick question. Would you marry a stranger so your family can make buckets of gold?
Well, the answer for us would have to be 3, I guess. Never my life is my own. Oh no, if it meant saving my family. Oh, we're all about freedom, but we are also like all about family. Or we are when we get the dialogue choices that actually give us that. Sure, let's choose it.
See? I'll tell your mother to make arrangements.
But Dad...
Not another word. You'll meet the Nilsson boy, and you're going to love him. I promise.
Okay. Well, really just getting in the way of everyone's relationship, whether they want us to or not. Hello.
Luxury, honey.
Want to hear a hot one? The other day, I met some folks who banded together to fight back. Against what, you ask? Hags. How stupid can you get?
Haha. Yeah. Tipplesome. Ignore all of them. Okay. Through here. Hello, Slog.
If you're some big fan of Duke Gortash, turn your ass around and walk. Preferably straight into the harbour waters.
Fair enough. Moving on. Bruno Indomicus.
Oh, finally.
Word of advice, don't open a tab here. I didn't pay for 16 months, and suddenly it's work off your debt or lose a limb. Not a bit of reason on them.
Well, I mean, it was 6 months. It's kind of a long time. Something about the rules in this bar. We'll read that in a bit. Okay, can I read this without it being stealing? Yes. A collection of bawdy tavern songs, each one more grimed in filth and innuendo than the last. One of them, Birthday on the Bill Track, is such horrifying material that any decent person would burn this book right now. The cleanest verse is, the first mate's cock stood like the mast, hard and veiny as marble handle, and when the fair lass bent to him, she soon blew out his birthday candle. I see. I see. What a heartfelt confession. Ooh, what have we got in here? It's kind of underneath other things. Just want to grab it. Okay. Okay, we'll do this the hard way. Wait for the save. Wait for the save. Go. Okay, I need to turn these off. That's fine.
Don't want to draw any attention.
The bitch queen roared.
Softer than a whisper.
The blushing maid it comes.
Nobody saw that. Somebody ran away to tell. Oh, that was Jahira. Never mind, we're good. I would like to read my new piece of paper. Barely legible, this letter is stained with beer, among other unidentifiable substances. Dear Shimmer, been sailing up and down the Sword Coast for nigh on 40 years, and I ain't seen such a beauty that done cut my heart like you did. Now I ain't asking for an evening with a gent such as yourself. You got suitors knocking on your door day and night, I've no doubt. Folk richer and finer than myself who could give you a life you deserve. Instead, I'm wishing, hoping, and praying that you could give me a favour. A locket of your hair so that I might wear it close to my heart. I ask this knowing I've got better chance of Umberlee kicking down my door and dragging me to bed than I do of getting an answer. But, should you do this for me, you'd make an old sailor's heart sing. Alright. Who have we got in here? The Quattrasoon? What's this? We've read this. I was like, that sounds familiar. Read it, and I'm like, that sounds very familiar. Hello, Captain.
Can't a captain be bloody hungover in peace? Oh. Why, hello there. Captain Grizzly at your service. What can I do for a long drink of water like yourself?
Why don't you tell me why you're so heavily armed? I count no less than 3 hidden blades.
Sharp-eyed, aren't you? But you missed a few. I may not sail the seas anymore, but that doesn't mean I'm not ready for trouble. So behave.
Okay. Doesn't a captain need a ship? This is a ship, but okay.
You're standing in it, smart ass. Or our innards, at least. She may not sit on water no more, but she'll always be my ship.
Okay, what services do you offer?
Oh, there's drinks aplenty at the bar. Anything else? Well, those days are behind me. Even for one as fine-looking as yourself.
I'm here about a missing girl, Vanra.
Oh, not this claptrap again. Listen, Laura was here, all right? Knocking back pints like there's no tomorrow. But she was alone. I saw head nor ass of this so-called kid, and when we tried to kick her out, she pulled a knife on my front man. Bet she didn't tell you that bit, huh?
You look like you can handle yourself. Did the little knife cause that much trouble?
Mate, I've boarded ships with less. And so has Laura. She ran with Bart Blackdagger's crew. Heard they tossed her overboard when she gutted the bosun over a game of cards. Now, I'd no beef with her before this. All are welcome in the maid. But threatening my staff, claiming we took her kid, she's bonkers. Dangerous. Next time she pulls a knife on me and mine, someone might die. Something has to be done.
A child is missing. I just want to get to the bottom of this.
Gods. Do I have to spell it out for you? There is no child. Laura is mad as a box of frogs. She's dangerous. And I couldn't call myself a captain if I stood by and did nothing. I hate that it's come to this. But I'll pay a hoard of gold to whoever scuppers her. Permanently.
That's a lot of gold. That's insane.
No less insane than lying about having a kid. If you don't do it, I'll find someone else. You can make it painless. Not everyone will.
I need to think about it.
Well, don't take too long, or someone else might get there before you.
Alright, well, there's a twist. Cellar door. It's not even against the rules to open it. This is a trick, right? Well, I mean, I'm gonna go down to the cellar, and if I find a bunch of hags in the cellar, I mean, you're gonna be sorry. Well, I mean, you'll probably be a hag, but whatever. Well, what have we got here? So that's a cellar door. This is the one we came in from? Or that just says door. Okay.
Breathe quiet.
That's the wrong button. There we go. Jump. Grab. And that. And none of this is actually clickable. Okay. And that looks like a fake wall, obviously. Okay. Wait. Yeah, that seems like we should explode these.
Defender of the people.
Just trying to think of how we do like a
Let us
tiny
show them
amount
how
of
it's
fire
done.
damage.
Still alive.
Oh, you know what we use?
So that's progress.
Fire arrow. That's how you do fire damage. Alright, so that is not a fake wall, huh? Well, the more you know. Right. Where does this lead? Oh, that leads here. Oh. Well, I guess we've explored all that then. I just want to read it. No fights, no magic decanters. The only BYOB we endorse is break your own bones. No goblin in the glasses. You smack a passing server's bottom, you forfeit the offending hand. Get frisky with your partners elsewhere. You don't have to tip, but it does help us verify you aren't an arsehole. You spill it, you buy it. Drink plenty of water and let a member of staff know if you feel sick or unsafe. Adventurers, leave your cares at the door. This is where you let your hair down, alright? It's such a weird one. It's like, you know, do this, we'll cut off your hand. Oh, also make sure you drink a lot of water. You know, you want to make sure you're hydrated. It's like, okay. Oh, everything that's said is fine, perfectly fine. It's just like, the phrasing is so different sentence to sentence. Oh, who are you? Cash guards. Well, they must be guarding the counting house, you'd imagine.
If I'm not swinging a hammer working, I'm swigging a mug here drinking.
Oh, okay. Hello.
It's so unfair. I tried to go to Duke Gorge's ceremony, but it was a closed event. All I wanted was a peek at him. He's gorgeous.
Alright, alright. Whatever you say. Right. Ooh, mailbox. We'll have that. Yeah, let's have all that. See what we got here. So, flowery shite. Scan it. I've just had the worst night of my life. Yes, worse than that time with the Baron Chult. I'm in Callancham and decided to hit up that bar everyone goes on about. The Copper Tap. You know, the one that makes its own award-winning brews. Well, I tried one. Tastes like flowers, had a wank on my tongue. I've knocked back 10 pints of ale since, and I can still bloody taste it. Have a couple of barrels of your swill ready next time I dock. I think that piss you call booze is the only thing that'll get this shite off my tongue. PG Stubbs. Lovely. Shimmer the Amazing. Mr. Shimmer, I've been to every one of your shows, even though my dad says I'm too young for the Blutting Mermaid. You're the best performer I've ever seen in my whole life. Could you please teach me how to dance? You won't have to do much, I'm already super good. I can do 2 cartwheels in a row. I'll help you do your makeup, wash your sparkly outfits, do your hair, whatever you need. I'll be the best student you've ever had, on Il Mater's word. I'll be at your show later. I'm the girl with the blonde curly hair, which I would think would look great with one of your blue ribbons in it. I'm just saying, can't wait to get started. Lots of love, Mindy. And unpaid debts. Captain, heard that bollocks Bruno Indomicus is working off a debt at yours. He owes me a pretty penny on Baldur's bones, and I intend to collect. Tell him to send me one of his fingers, or better yet, do the deed yourself. I'll be checking the mailbox later. It better not be empty. Brinks. A different hand appears beneath the letter. Brinks, I ought to drown you in your own piss for such dramatics. Who do you think you are, Nine Fingers? Try that shit with her, I dare you. As for Bruno, come find me at the Maid and we'll settle his debt and add it to his tab. No missing fingers needed. Bosun Gannet. That's fair. They've talked him down from losing fingers to just having to work a little bit longer. And that's absolutely fair. Drunk and unconscious, we'll leave him be. I'm just doing another sweep round here, and then we're going to go along the front of this. So I don't think we're going to find anything about the missing girl there, because the only clue I think you're meant to have is the anti-hag group, as in the squatters. So that's why we found nothing. Okay. Hello.
Good day, Governor. I got a copy of the Bladder's Mouth Gazette, fresh off the presses for you. Good price too.
The Bladder's Mouth.
Oh, piss. I mean the Baldur's Mouth Gazette, sorry. Please don't tell Mr. Edvard. He'd be ever so cross.
Okay, I'll buy one.
Cool, thanks. Come back tomorrow for the next edition.
Okay. I didn't even see what version, edition it was, because I was trying to open the inventory to see what edition it was. 94? I don't know if we've read 94. Oh, we haven't read 94. Sylvanas Sanctuary Keepers implore residents to stop adopting owlbear cubs because they are cute. Seriously, those beaks are built for rending. That's just what they'll do. Oh, is that a hint at us? Sour grapes, elderly halfling Cora Highberry saved from poisoned wine. Cold Brains, interview with serial killer expert Ned Kuzej. Vampire panic quelled as Sturge colony exterminated. Holyphant packing firm Trunks Inc. Shuts shop. Young prodigy Roland the Archmage takes over Sorcerer Sundry's ousting previous owner. Thieves can. Local rogue starts scavenger hunt business. As opposed to thieves can't. Which is the thieves' language. Okay. Cool. Cool. Burlap sack. None of these people can be spoken to. We might as well take what we can out of the sack once we get there. Nothing in it. Wonderful. Right, so where are we? So we're here. We've been to Beehives because he's dead. I think we've been in here. Yeah, I'm just working out where we have and haven't been. Yeah, we also haven't spoken to those two, but then we've been here, I think. Yeah. Okay. Hello.
Matched only in disappointment. This uniform's neat, isn't it? But why am I... Oh, wait. I had a shift at the counting house. Oops.
Hello.
I'm off the clock, Ducarl. Or I would be if it weren't for this blithering idiot. If you've got business at the counting house, it's just down the road.
I was wondering whether we could steal their outfit somehow and then, you know, sneak into the counting house. But I guess not. Okay. So we haven't been to this part, we haven't been there, and then I think that's everything up until the park. We've still got these areas all the way over there. Wow. Okay. Every time I look at it, I'm like, there's so much left in this game, as in so many different areas.
The bibliophile.
He likes books. No one will punish me. My friend, tragedy has struck. Remember the invitation you wrangled for me to visit Volo's saloon? The moment salon? Anyway, that's probably correct. The moment I saw him, I just couldn't help but fall to my knees, speechless before such a great man. As I babbled like a fool, all of his rithery friends poked jibes at me until I felt forced to flee for shame. Now all of Literary Gate is mocking me. Before I've even published a single story, I fear no one shall ever publish me now, whatever shall I do? And then, is there any chance you have in stock Legendary Man, the Girdle of Masculinity? I've been looking for this account for a long time, but so many poke fun when I ask after it. I'm convinced that the girdle isn't a myth. I intend to don it myself when I find it one day. Any other text mentioning the relic would make my day. Okay, we'll have those. Let ourselves in. You sell books?
Back again? I know a reader when I see one. What'll it be?
What do you mean back again? But okay, let's see what you got. You got a bunch of books. I mean, I'm not going to go through all of them, but I mean, quick scan kind of says we've read most of them, which I assume we would have. We could buy some scrolls, maybe. Chain lightning's always lovely. Yeah, I don't think we need any of this. Alright. Ooh, what's this? It's a prayer. Okay.
My store's no Candlekeep library, I'll admit. But I've got a few nice finds tucked away.
Alright. Bibliophile recommends.
The trader has no problem with you inspecting these goods, so long as you're willing to pay for them.
Okay, Bibliophile recommends. Bibliophile recommends. Is it the Bibliophile recommends? The. Oh, I went too far. Yeah, that's the one I want. Cool. Thank you. Won't bother making broad recommendations to my readers. The diversity of your preferences is so broad that what tickles one would offend another. Instead, let me offer my suggestions by category. Reference books. The Life of Gorion by E.M. Sparks. A highly detailed biography of the greatest arcanist of Candlekeep, which bears no details regarding the upbringing of his now famous ward. Fungi Forever by Swartz must have reference for city foragers. Mysteries. Who Am I by Gloria Gurkham. One halfling search to discover her family of origin, ending with a twist so unexpected I jumped out of my seat. Girl with Sparkles in Her Hair by Saba Beban. A love story turned murder mystery, equal parts heartwarming and heart-wrenching. Poetry. Under These Moons by Thacid Gatework. A collection of poetry by Baldurian tieflings, the first compilation of its kind and utterly unforgettable. Also, we got Burlap Sack. Yeah. Your manuscript?
The trader has no problem with you
I know.
goods, so long as you're willing
I'm happy to pay for
them.
it. Right. Let's go in here. This book, the completed manuscript of an adventure story in draft, is covered with notes in Nancy's hand. A few ink-read phrases stand out amid the chaos. This isn't landing. I don't buy it. Doesn't ring true. Did you mean to do it like this? Could do with another pass. Ha! Get rid of whatever this is. Good flow. Alright, I buy it. Seriously? Like this? No. It will be good, but it's not there yet. Okay, so that's a manuscript that she's reading for someone else and like doing notes on it. Alright, cool.
Out of sight, out of mind.
First draft story. Plot. Ours is a coming-of-age story. Our protagonist creates the magical world into which he is cast and is heralded as a god, a hero, and greatest of the great. Jonathan is tasked then, not to ascend to heroics, but to descend back into chaos and disappointment of the real world with its senses intact. For indeed, what happens if you reach paradise at the end of adolescence? Is it worthwhile to stay in the spires of imagination, or is there true heroism in returning to the complicated world, the real world, and leaving fantasy behind? Oh, okay. Dinner at Candlekeep? My dearest pupil, I was wrong about you. During your studies at Candlekeep, you spent much time campaigning for us to maintain copies of adventure novels in the library. I was quite the critic. To my shame, I admit, during a lengthy carriage ride, I had no reading matter at hand other than Salty Dog's Curse of the Rum Golem. This old heart has not beat so fast since the last stage. You're welcome to return to Candlekeep at any time, and mayhaps we could compose a paper together on the sensation phenomenon. Okay, interesting. So she studied at Candlekeep and kicked out because she liked fiction and adventures. The butler's cane has a knob on the end. Oh, does it now? This comedy of errors centers around the butler, Vincent Raspington, who, though he is a silly dragonborn with stiff manners and a generally baffled attitude to the goings-on of fine fair ladies and their gentlemen, ends up going arse over tea kettle into extremely erotic situations with the local nobility. Needless to say, he is unprepared for it. There's a particularly good sequence in which Vincent, a 7-foot tall dragonborn, must pretend to be a shy little gnome named Missy Wimplesnatch during a banquet. Banquet. Guffaw, fanar, hee hee, ho hum, etc. Yes, exactly. Okay, and then in the chest. I don't want to steal the chest, although apparently I could just pick up the whole chest. I do, in my mind, I was just thinking, what if I played the next, if I played another run of this at some point, and I just played somebody with a ton of strength, and I just went around picking up all these chests, and then just pile them all back up at camp for somebody to unlock all at once. It's an idea. I don't know if it's a good idea, but it's an idea. Just be like, I don't know how to do this, you do this. Okay, first draft characters. Protagonist, Jonathan Alez. Born and raised in the quiet town of Emmen, Jonathan dreamed of escaping the workaday routine of school, work, and leisure. But Jonathan sought something beyond life of travel, or adventure or travel. He wanted to create worlds of his own imagination. Jennifer Valen. Reared in the northerly lands of Bos, Jennifer was fascinated with the natural world, its creatures, physics, and mysteries yet to be discovered. Though she excelled in alchemy, she couldn't shake off the feeling that there was a key truth still waiting beyond the reach of the natural world as she knew it. Dragonson. A great warhound twice the size of his littermates, Dragonson set out in search of a worthy companion for his travels. Fears nothing in all the realms except for Trisims. Okay, world. The story begins on a road outside Emmen, where Jonathan is practicing the magic needed to manifest his imaginary world, Hybermoor, into existence. It is a standard dirt footpath amid rolling green hills. Little is described in specific of the world in which our protagonists first reside. This is intentional. I wish our readers to fill in the normal world according to their own standards and tropes, such that this story feels as universal as possible. Hybermoor is a land of frosted peaks, ice-glass lakes, and cozy villages nestled at the foot of great mountains. Ice fairies patrol the land in service of Queen Tumbra, who presides over the entire realm and is for all time. Jonathan's arrival will mean the fulfillment of prophecy. He is destined to rule alongside her as God King until the end of days. Alright. Weird.
On my way.
I don't know if that's a reference. I don't know if this is just something that they wrote for the game. I don't know if this is like, you know, one of the writers had like a failed story or something that they wanted to put in here. Or this was the pitch for Divinity 3. Who knows? Anyway. Crumpled letter. Henk. Troop rehearsal is next 10 day. Don't be late or you're out. Agamid. What's this one? Oh, it's a sanitation notice. Somebody's dead in here. That's what that means, generally, right?
Live music at the Singing Lute. They sing for their supper while you eat yours.
Okay.
Join us at the famous Singing Lute basement bar. Good ale for good coin. All welcome.
Let's see if there's another way in. So this is Henk's home.
I don't need any attention right now.
Let's do a little lockpick.
Tool will do the trick.
I have not quick saved. I will simply talk my way out of problems. Okay. Actually do this. Now we'll do the quick save. We'll simply let ourselves in. Alright, come on in everybody. Right.
Never wanted the easy path.
Close that. Wardrobe first, we'll have all that. I'll have everything that's in here. We'll have everything that's in the desk. Sheet music. Let's read that. Pouring swill into the city, barman's delight. Oh, but oh they see me at the till, but my heart is still. Take me into the night, far into the overworld. I want to be free, I want to be free. So that's lyrics there. Lyrical draft. My heart's an empty vase, looking for roses, looking for posies and pansies. A little colour. Or posies and pansies. A little color. Brighten up my world, won't you? Brighten up my world, won't you? Let your little petals fall into my clear glass heart. Okay. I mean, we'll take it. Moxie's Mixology Manual. This book is crass but very comprehensive guide to mixing drinks. There's a huge amount of virtue placed on gin and whiskey based drinks and an equally large amount of degeneration on vodka, vermouth and rum based drinks. It also advises mixologists, expert and budding alike, to not identify oneself as a mixologist in conversation. Say you're a bartender, the text advises, or a cocktail maker if you must. Mixologist makes you sound like a pillock. It's not wrong. Okay, modest guide to wine in the Sword Coast. A sommelier's guide to wines found along the Sword Coast. It extols the virtues of Burduscan Dark and Arabellan Dry, the sinuous, fruity flavours of Ruby Red Elverquist, the throat-slamming notes of Red Dragon Crush snatched from the hands of charming Vistani tradesfolk, Thayan vintages as richly hued as the robes of the Red Wizards, pale Saorlunian Glowfire, and praises these with the same vigour that it acclaims the inferior mulled wines such as Czar and Daggerford Clary, which the author claims are suitable for consumption as bugbear taint. Oh, I see. I'm just trying to grab that without
just want a little look.
Yeah, messing it up. Alright, open that up. Apparently the person's just not been here. That's why they got a sanitation notice. It's not that they were, you know,
way forward.
Dead, unlike all the other ones. So this should be a basement bar, apparently. Let's have a look here. Just thinking where this goes. Yes, this goes around here, down there. Wow, this is... every single time I'm like, oh, this area's got another bit to it, and another bit. Hello.
You'll have to excuse us. My darling and I are enjoying the view of the city.
Hello.
Gods, I can't stand this place.
Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Hello, Flo.
Shove off, soldier. You're not my type.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Guess I'm gonna go in here. Then in. Hello, Tender Hank.
Waltzing in here begging for a drink, I'm sure.
There's no way to talk to a paying customer.
The bleeder!
Excuse me? Can I get something to drink?
Do it yourself.
Alright, I will buy something. Mainly because he's like, you're not gonna buy something. I'm like, yeah, I am. But he doesn't seem to care. Okay, maybe he's part of something else, maybe he's not. I don't know. I guess we'll head down this way now. Let's say the harbor is a separate area for right now for us to go to. We got random citizens, random citizens. Alright, man up Latham.
Hey, mate, you look pretty well geared up. Could you spare a healing potion?
You don't look wounded to me.
No, but I expect to be. Once Helbert Hune's thugs catch up with me.
The Hune family. The rich patriarchs of from the upper city, aren't they?
So rich they piss in golden pots. Or at least that's what Henrietta tells me. She's Hulbert's daughter. We was engaged, secretly, but now it seems she's set to marry Dirk Rillin. I tried to see Hen, but Papa had other ideas.
Ah. And now you're preparing to be thrashed for love.
If I kick up a fuss, it might blow back on Hen. She's got troubles enough. Dirk Rillin is a major arsehole. I guess you've never been in love.
Or maybe I have. Take this healing potion.
Oh, my favourite flavour too. Thanks, mate. Don't fall for any patriarch's daughters.
Okay. Well, I'm going to steal out this mailbox. Don't, you know, rat me out to the fist. And then we're even. Okay? Okay? Anyway. What we got? More food, please. I dined in your fine establishment the other day and just wanted to say incredible. Top-notch nos. Why on earth do you only open in the evenings? Is your chef a vampire or something? If so, get the lad or lass some curtains for the kitchen and have them serve up more grub. I would gladly stop by for lunch if your kitchen would only be open. Why say, are they going to be a vampire if they're not going to be a vampire? Alright, in we go. Anyone here? They're just simply not here.
Alright.
Alright, close the oak door. Let's read the lyrics. Or dance. Kick your heels together, feet off the ground, hands in the air and twirl around. Step once to the left and twice to the right, then 4 times ahead, carefree as a sprite. Take a long bow, as deep as you can, start the whole dance all over. I'm trying to make it kind of rhyme. I'm thinking you have to say it like all over again. It doesn't really work, but anyway. It's fine. Let's leave. So there's nothing here, it's just a kitchen. Fair enough. Up here.
What path lies before me?
And now we should have linked back around to where we were before. So we've already been to these 2 people. We've been all the way around here. We've been all the way along here. We've been up to Alexander, who is dead. So basically the loop we've taken is... I'm trying to do like a medium zoom. There we go. So we've gone up here, down here, round there, down there, round there, round there, up here, not to this house, round here, in here, not to that one, in here, through the Blushing Mermaid, avoided the pier, and now we're at this point in the counting house. Cool. So that leaves us pretty much at the counting house. Oh, mailbox. Appointment request. To whom it may concern, I wish an appointment in which I can discuss my request for an appointment with Mr. Glitterbeard. Thank you, Amonde. Flooding repairs, invoice. A reminder, our repairs in the vault level encompass the mechanical systems only. We have drained the seawater from all levels and resealed the walls, but reactivation of any magical defences will need to be carried out by a certified member of the Gondian Guild. I would not recommend carrying out such repairs until the source of the harbour disturbances is identified and dealt with. Even a counting house cannot afford multiple visits from the Great Gond's artificers. And private shipment. Reminder to the cash guard on duty, head banker Glitterbeard is expecting a shipment that is to be carried down to the main vault. Without the customary checks, the head banker's personal guard will see to any further arrangements. I guess if we could get in that shipment, then we could get out there, or maybe that's how Minsk or Stone Lord is going to get in there. Also, just looking at this, if we wanted to get over there, we could go bounce over there and do that. But I think we could just enter into the main door here. Anyway, with that, I think I'm actually going to end the episode there, so that next time, we literally have the counting house to do. Although, I don't know if they're going to let us in. But they should. I mean, we have keys. We're a valid customer, as far as they're aware. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.